Hello. So today I thought I would do the hashtag iteachtoo tag. This tag was created by Megan Forbes. She is an English and history teacher at a middle school. You can check her out. She's amazing. She is absolutely one of my favorite YouTubers, Instagrammers, teachers to follow. Question number one is, what do you teach and where do you teach? I teach in Indiana and I teach elementary music. So I teach K through 5, all the kiddos, which is about 500, 525, something along those lines. I also teach fifth grade choir, which is an after school, and then I do Broadway junior musical with my fifth graders. That's part of my curriculum, but theater isn't necessarily general music. Question number two is, how long have you been teaching? I just finished up my 6th full year. I taught for about a semester in Cincinnati when I first started teaching, but like with licensing and stuff, going to school in Indiana and then getting a license in Ohio, it was a mess. I don't really consider that a teaching year because I did a lot of subbing in other realms and didn't get to start until like January. So we're going with 6 years. Question number three is, did you always know that you wanted to be a teacher? More or less. In high school, I was considering physical therapy and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do music or general education. But yeah, for the most part, I've always known that I wanted to be a teacher. I don't think I made the decision to be a music teacher though until like my senior year of high school. Question number four is, what is your typical outfit of the day? My typical outfit of the day are black pants and some kind of blouse and a cardigan. I am always cold. You can almost always find me wearing a cardigan. Question number five is, what do you take for lunch? I usually eat school lunch. Sometimes I take the lean cuisine frozen meals. Our school has good lunches. Chicken nugget day is delicious. Good salad bar. It's usually cheaper to buy lunch at school than it is to buy the stuff at the grocery store and then pack my own lunch. So I just buy lunch at school most of the time. Number six, my favorite book about teaching. Oof, this one's tough. I've read a lot of good books, but honestly, I haven't read a whole lot of teaching books here this year. I think that my favorite book would have to be Teach Like a Pirate. Now, it's been a couple of years since I read the book, but I really liked how it encouraged you to be a learner and it encouraged you to try new things with your kids and to make it fun and interesting and to be the most exciting person that you can be for your kids. Number seven is, what is your favorite teaching movie? I think Mr. Holland's Opus has to be my answer. It's a music teacher. Gotta go with it. Number eight was, who was your favorite teacher? Oh gosh, you guys. I had a lot of really good teachers. The first one that comes to mind is my 3rd grade teacher. His name is Mr. Zek. He's now a principal at one of the elementary schools. So I was in his first class of kids and I just remember loving school with him. He was so kind. He was so good with us. He played music while we worked and I just loved him. I loved reading time with him. We read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I just loved it. I loved having him as a teacher. Question number 9 is, who are your favorite teacher YouTubers, Instagrammers, whatever? Okay, I follow so many teachers. So my favorite teacher by far is Too Cool for Middle School. I watch every single one of her videos. I watch all of her stories. She's amazing. And her kid, Jensen, he's adorable. I love him. But she is so kind and big into social justice and ethical fashion, and I learn a lot from her. So I really enjoy following her. I like to follow Casey Morris. She is a teacher CEO. She is a former teacher from Georgia, and now she teaches teachers. So she teaches how to create and market resources, but I like to follow her on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, but I haven't watched a whole lot of her videos. Some of my other favorites, I'm gonna look at Instagram here for a minute. Ooh, Ashley Schroeder at Schroeder Shenanigans in second. Ashley, she is fabulous. And she is big into organization. So if you need some organization tips, absolutely follow her because she has great advice. Number 10 is, what is your best classroom management tip? I think my best tip is how to get kids' attention. So a lot of teachers will do an echo clapping. So they'll go, and the kids will echo it. But I do it with a ch sound. So I go ch, 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 and then the kids echo it. And the reason I do that is because if they have to echo with their mouths, they can't be talking. So they can talk and echo you with clapping, like they're pros. They can't follow your directions and echo you and continue their conversation at the same time. So I always do ch, 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 and then I change it up a little bit. Ch, 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 ch. That's my best tip. And number 11 is, why did you decide to become a teacher? So, like I said earlier, I think I've always kind of wanted to be a teacher. I remember playing teacher with stuffed animals as a kid, and I just always loved helping out my teachers before or after school. During school, I liked helping out at the library. I just have always liked being around teachers. So it was kind of a natural decision for me to become a teacher, but also because I wanted to share my love of music with kids. I love elementary school. I've never wanted to teach in high school band or orchestra or choir or whatever. I've never wanted to do that. I've always wanted to be in elementary music because I love kids. I love being around their energy and their happiness, their honesty, sometimes too honest. I love being around them. They're the best. And I want them to learn how to be creative and how to work together and how to listen to music from countries that they might not relate to. I want them to learn about other cultures. Like, music just incorporates so much, and I want to share that with them. I hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure you do the tag as well. So tag me at CaffeinatedJ. Make sure that you go back and watch Too Cool for Middle School's video as well. So make sure that you answer at least one of the questions down below in the comments. I will list them out in the description so that you have them, so you can leave one of your answers in the comments and you can do the video and have the questions ready for you. Bye.